Okay, it's Monday night, time to start your week right. Favorite clique about to blast the mic. Knowledge is power, it might get you flowers. If you say some stupid ish, you gon' get hit with some powder. And these four be getting wilder. Shooter of the year, my guy Scott T. And we all try and figure out what the Van see. You never know, to rock with Slut Gang CEO. The Masscreator, the man with the flow. So if you ain't lame, sit back, relax, and be entertained. It's the grown man clique. The grown man clique. Now let's go.
The grown man clique, 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 the grown man clique.
Now let's go. Now let's go. Now let's go.
The grown man clique, 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 the grown man clique.
Now let's go. Now let's go. Now let's go. Now let's go. Yeah. Must be 8:05. Okay, it's Monday night, time to start your week right. Favorite clique about to blast the mic. Knowledge is power, it might get you flowers. If you say some stupid ish, you gon' get hit with some powder. And these four be getting wilder. Shooter of the year, my guy Scott T. And we all trying to figure out what advance see. You never know, to rock with Slut Gang CEO. The Masscreator, the man with the flow. So if you ain't lame, sit back, relax, and be entertained. It's the grown man clique. The grown man clique. Now let's go. Now let's go. Yeah. Must be 8:05. Yeah. Must be 8:05. Okay, it's Monday night. Time to start your week right. Favorite.
What's up, what's up, what's up, everybody? What's up? Your boy J.I. is back. The Masscreator is in the house. Welcome to the Grown Man Clique podcast. I'm so happy to be back with y'all today, this Monday night. Right next to me is my boy, the one, the only.
What's made?
And on the screen, looking very lean, looking very slender. I see it in them cheekbones, sir. What you been doing? Sit-ups?
Sit-ups, push-ups, and I've been doing some sit-ups, push-ups, and push-aways. Had to push away them plates.
Ah, the one, the only, sophisticated grizzly, musician extraordinaire, podcaster extraordinaire, my boy, Teddy.
What's happening?
So the other guys supposed to be coming through tonight. We gonna see who shows up. But first show back. For those of you who didn't know, your boy had to have surgery, and I'm going to go into that a little bit later on a different show. I'm actually probably going to talk about it more on my one-on-one interview with Teddy for his podcast, and really give y'all the inside scoop on what was going on. But I am healthy, I'm wise. I want to thank Sheila, I want to thank Brian, I want to thank all of my friends, Teddy, my boy Mark at the barbershop. So many people in my corner in contact with us. Of course, I want to thank Sheila. She held it down for me at the studio, at the house, at the hospital. Wouldn't leave my side. It was a beautiful thing to have someone who you knew without a shadow of a doubt would be there for you the whole time, and Sheila was. So as we do at the beginning of every show, we toast to a good show. So pick up what you drink them, love to drink the most, and we say to a great show, clink, clink, drink, drink. All right, so basically, I've been in recovery. I've been in recovery mode, laying low, laying down most of the time. So now I haven't been cleared by doctors yet. So to come fully back to work, waiting for the 18th, that's my next appointment. But everything is trending in the thumbs up way, so I probably will be, good to go. Right now, we just still keeping it a little bit, easy, but I still gotta make money. So I gotta come back to work. That's all. But what you been up to, man? What's been going on?
Same old. Got gigs. The baby's out for the summer, so trying to do more things with them.
Yeah.
taking care of the studio while Jerry down.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But that's about it, man. You know me, I'm chill.
Yes, I am. He's back. I am. How you doing, Reverend Rogers?
Ray, what's up, Shelly?
And
What's up, Shelly?
Hey, Shelly, how you doing? Welcome to the stage, J. Nicole and Dom. She's in the house. How y'all doing tonight?
Hello, I'm here. I'm here.
All right. So,
What's up?
so that's about it.
That's about it, man.
So,
Yeah.
Grizz, what you been up to?
Well, bro, this past weekend I just had my 2,000 follower celebration show, so had a pretty good time with that. Thank you. And I was able to give away 2 gifts. So Poppy the Bear actually gave away 2 fragrances from his new fragrance line, and my guy Webster Style, who's another content creator for fragrances, he actually won those bottles. So he's gonna come pick those up for me tomorrow. And then my guy Raucous Retread, he won the Toomey gift set that I'm going to be sending to St. Louis this week. So yeah, we had a pretty good time, man. We talked about fragrances, talked about some wrestling, we talked about video games. I mean, bro, we talked about the Atari 600. So you know, there's a bunch of old niggas up there.
Well, I am so sorry I missed it, but I'm gonna tell you, Saturday at 7 o'clock, I was asleep because all I've been doing is getting rest, making sure I'm getting healthy. So I've been sleeping a lot. I didn't even come over to the studio to after 2 o'clock today to get ready for the podcast because I just don't want to rush. I'm not trying to rush. I'm going to take my time. But as you can see, 100%, I'm feeling good. I'm looking good. Well, I always look good, but I'm looking myself. So, yeah. I'm good. So, Jay, Nicole, what you been up to, girl? Haven't seen you in a while.
Just working. Try not to get fired.
Oh.
Hmm.
And Dom, what you been up to? How's everything going with you?
About the same. About the same. Mm-hmm.
Oh, we got women of few
Probably on the
words
verge
up
of
here
getting
tonight.
fired
I
out here,
got something
Daddy.
to
Cause
say.
these niggas be out here
Nice.
testing you.
Huh?
They be testing you.
Oh, there's
Thank
Royalty the
you.
Vixen. What's up? How you doing? Royalty the Vixen. She is part of the Baltimore Lean podcast. She'll be here
Hey, Royalty.
sometime in the future. But they have their podcast Friday nights at 8 o'clock. You need to check them out.
Absolutely.
With Baltimore Lean, DJ Rude, Royalty the Vixen. They have a great show, that's produced right here at Mass Creations on Friday night. So we went around the horn. So let's keep it moving.
Right.
Let's go to everybody's favorite part of the show. Hit it. That's right, everybody. It's time for Flowers and Powder. And if you're new to the show, true to the show, or just don't know what to do with the show, what this part of the show is if someone has done something amazing and you just love everything about what they did, you can give them flowers. But if you are in line at the grocery store and an old lady come up and she got one thing in her hand and you got a whole basket, and you say, man, would you like to go in front of me? It's going to be a while. And she say yes, and then a granddaughter come with a cart bigger than yours and try to slide in front of you. It may be bad, but you can take your powder, put it in your hands, and give Granny a slap in the back of the neck because you don't want to cause any confusions, and give her that powder.
I'm gonna slap her with that bag of nickels she got in her purse.
So,
You know she paying
That's
for
inside the Crown Royal bag.
The Crown Royal bag.
oh my goodness.
Oh, you're in the hood shopping, okay.
Oh yeah.
So, does anyone have any flowers or powder they'd like to give out tonight?
Yeah.
I see Grizz's finger.
Yeah. I'm trying to figure out where the hell the camera is. Jesus. So, First thing I want to do is give out some flowers. One of my little cousins got married over the weekend. I'm sorry I could not make it. She got married up in Jersey over the weekend. Congratulations to her and her husband. I
Congrats.
pray that you guys have a long lasting marriage and much love and continued success in your life. And I also got a little bit of powder because apparently the stinky niggas keep coming up on my video. It's always the stinky niggas. That's what I'm gonna start calling them. The slow brained, um, lead paint baby stinky niggas that keep coming up on my goddamn video. Look, man, look, fellas. You don't have to always respond. Always responding is pretty much a 12-year-old girl tactic. And I'm just going to label you as a little bit of a Mitch. And I don't want to do that because I don't want to disrespect the brothers out here. But if you keep coming at me, then I'm going to have to shoot back at you. And I don't want to do that because I don't miss. I don't miss. I'm a sniper, baby. I don't miss. So I'm going to need y'all to chill out. I'm just going to give you this little bit of powder tonight. But the next time, it's going to be ether. I don't want to heat. I don't want to eat you niggas. Leave me alone.
Look, even Jay Z said he going on offense in 2026. So you know.
Yeah. Ain't gonna be too much said without a rebuttal these days.
Mhm. Okay.
Anybody else got any flowers?
Jay, you sound like you had some at least some powder for some people today.
Better watch out,
My
Grimes.
why is so much
Okay,
echo?
I don't know
Ooh,
why you're echoing.
Where
I
you at?
don't know.
You got you
In
in
the
the echo
kitchen?
chamber.
Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Washing dishes. Washing dishes. Um, but no, for my those other folks that I work with, they show up like, all right, now where's my check?
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I gotta do your job, my job. Uh, Just quit already, please.
Yeah, that's
That's all
weird.
my
I
that's
don't know
all my
where
powder.
that could be coming from. All right.
I don't know, yo.
Flowers to JB's care team with Mr. JB. Yeah, definitely. But I'm not doing all those flowers and stuff and everything. You know, I just wanna I want to give everybody flowers because everybody in here had my back. So that's
Shauna.
it. Um, Shauna, we are praying for you, with you, and we definitely have you on our minds every day. Please know that you are always welcome to come up here and share time with us here, and we miss you. So, you know, what else? Uh, that's it for flowers and powder.
Yeah, I don't really have nothing. You know what I'm saying? I'm kind of
No,
like,
we don't have him vicissitude up here tonight, so he's trying to not go ether nobody.
yeah, we don't need to take that trip,
So
huh?
we Cadillac, like you said, we Cadillac.
We Cadillac, yo. We Cadillac.
But I miss him. I miss all of
Yeah, yeah,
y'all.
yeah, yeah. You've been gone for a minute, so you know.
Well, we gonna keep it moving
Let's do
today.
that. Let's do
So,
that.
this is you know what's back? The question of the day.
Okay, let's do
So
it.
If you could live in a book, TV show, or movie, what would it be?
That's a good one.
Yeah.
I
Man,
wasn't
look.
expecting that shit. Book, TV,
So
or movie.
can I name all three or just one of each,
Yeah,
or
yeah, yeah.
just
Go
one?
ahead. Yeah, girl.
If I was gonna be in a movie, I would like to be in Pirates of the Caribbean. I just love
Okay.
that damn movie. I love that damn movie. Now, if I was gonna be on a TV show, this is gonna show just how crazy I am. I want to be in The Walking Dead.
The Walking Dead.
But remember, you living in it.
You
Yeah,
just want to kill
yeah,
white
I
people
know.
zombies, boy. Hey, who you trying for?
But yeah, exactly. See,
You
Maeve know
want
where I'm
to
going with it.
you want to
He
kill
know where
white
I'm
people
going
without
with it.
having to go to jail.
Boy, you
I was
want to
fucking
talk
with you.
about pot shots? But of course, if I was going to live a book, I would live my book. Man, if I could be a part of the Reaper Squad, oh yeah.
Okay. Cool.
I like it.
Yeah.
What about you?
What about me?
Yeah.
Okay, book. Um, I'm a big fan of Andrew Vosh, but I want to be the anti-hero. The that he has one character and all he did was like take up for the little guy, but he wasn't clean about it.
Okay.
He was dirty. So being opposite of my normal nice giving self, but being giving but in that mean way. Um, so that would be my book. A movie, I would love to live in Harlem Nights. Because if you think about it, the greatest comedians of all
He shot me in my
was-
pinky toe.
the greatest comedians of all time was
All in
in
one
that
joint.
movie, all in one joint. So you get Red Fox, Bernie Mac, you get uh Eddie Murphy, you get everybody.
Yeah, Robin Harrison.
Robin Harris, you had everybody in there.
Yup.
Don't forget Richard Pryor. I mean, Della Reese. You could just keep going.
That was so crazy about her though, because she cussing like a sailor in the movie, and then you see her on Monday or Sunday night, blessed by an angel and shit. It's fucking crazy.
Kiss my entire
Yeah,
ass.
And look at her on this hoe right there on TV.
Yeah.
On Sunday.
And a move, that would be my movie. And TV series, What's Happening? Because that was just a dumb show.
Really?
That was fun. It was cool. It was like they were just hanging out at the car. You know, it was every kid. It was a real kid. It was a real situation type drama. It wasn't over dramatized. It wasn't made to feel like everything was too easy. But What's Happening was fun.
Okay.
You know, it was a lot of music, a lot of hijinks. Growing up in the '70s, you know, that would be a cool TV show to hang out in, because I wouldn't want to live in good times. They live in goddamn projects.
Dude.
Raj and them had a house with bedrooms and shit.
Yeah.
So, you know, they
And-
wasn't sleeping.
And I don't want to live in the same house with that damn villain. Yeah, Florida Evans was a villain, in case y'all didn't know.
That was a good show. I knew somebody was going to say that. Bridgerton for me, book or show, and Wolf of Wall Street.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay.
Okay.
Alex
Wow.
Cross, the movie and the
To
book.
Wall Street.
Oh, Alex
Wall
Cross.
Street? Okay,
Ooh.
okay.
Mhm.
That's what's up.
Are you one of the killers, or are you one of the cops?
In the book, I'm the killer. In the show, I'm the cop.
Okay.
Um,
Sheila, what would you do?
yeah.
Tomb
Raider.
Raider.
Ooh,
Oh, shit.
Tomb Raider. Ooh, wait a minute.
forgot about that one.
Television show? ER. Yeah, she loves a good medical
Yeah,
drama.
okay.
So yeah, that has to restart the computer.
So if I had to do a TV show,
Mhm.
it's gonna be a couple TV shows for these two. One is gonna be Friends. I want to be the black friend, but I'm gonna be me as I am now as the black friend. So it's gonna be a whole lot of like,
Smoking.
oh yeah, it's gonna be smoking. It's gonna be some radical liberal shit going on. Yeah. So I want to be the only black friend on Friends. I think TV show, Sons of Anarchy, or
Ooh, I might have to be on there with you, bro. Write me in.
yeah, me and Shell when we working, that shit be playing in the background. You know, I didn't watch the Sons of Anarchy like how many times we done watched that whole season straight through.
Like
You
3
know,
times, bro.
and then
3
I'm
times.
rewatching the Mayans, and then it's supposed to be some kind of prequel going on, or talks or something like that. So hopefully that's yeah. So
With his sons, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
So that whole character of, you know, bad guy doing good things, you know, or you know, that kind of shit.
So, yeah, you would have to be one of the grim bastards, though. You know that, right?
What, no bad? You mean?
Yeah, no, you gonna be one of the grim bastards, because you know they didn't like black people in the sons right off the bat.
Well, that's true. That's true. But then I'd be coming in at the end when they had the one black dude. You know what I'm saying? Who came in at the end. You know what I'm saying? Um, you said Dexter.
Somebody said Dexter.
You want to be in Dexter? You want to kill people? That's why she was. Look, Jerry. Don't piss her off. Don't piss her off. You ain't 100% yet. Don't piss her off. But Dexter. Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me see a movie. I had one, but that Dexter shit kind of threw me, shit. I don't know about you now.
Oh boy.
Don't you know in all her plays somebody?
I'll be in with it. I'll be in it with you, Sheila.
No echo.
But see, that's the thing about me though.
Yeah, it is.
I like comedies, man. You know what I'm saying? So like,
Oh, I wouldn't mind being in Hangover.
it'll be in one of them Will Ferrell movies or something like that, man. Just one of them. You know, I like the weird, like cult classic type shit. So I'll probably be in one of them Will Ferrell movies.
I could be an anchor man.
I'd definitely be a half.
I could be an anchor man.
Yeah. I'd definitely be a half.
Hi, my name is Ron Burgundy, and this is Miss
No,
Kids McGee.
the funny part is when
No, you cannot be.
at the end where he doing like the voice check, round counting, all that other kind of shit, and he's like, the baby's burning. The baby's burning. I gotta stop smoking that shit.
Yeah.
All right, we're going. All right, so
I think the closest I would ever come to the comedy is Pirates of the Caribbean, though. I don't know. It's something about that whole, just living free and being able to damn near do whatever the hell you want, and still be able to, gun down a couple of white folk that,
You just want to be a dirty swashbuckler, killing.
Oh, yeah.
Shit.
Except I be brushing my damn teeth though, cause I be damn.
Yeah, you got that. What's that?
How high or blank man?
What's that?
Loyalty.
Yeah. That's another good one. How high? Yep. Blank man.
Yeah, why not blank? Yeah, blank man, cool.
Oh shit, black man.
Eh.
You wild for that one. Yeah, you wild for that one. That was funny though. That was funny. All right, so what we got up next?
Well, we move right along. So guess what? We are on to the topic of the day, and this make sense.
Okay.
If this is your first time watching for M.I.M.S, because that's what M.I.M.S stands for, make it make sense. I find some various topics, and we talk about it. So Sheila, scroll down to our topics for the day, and I think I'm gonna start off with a really, really good one. I want to start off with be careful.
My name is Roberta. My question is a man who is willing to take care of you, the kids, and the household, but has no ambition worth staying with?
What you mean don't have? Hold on, wait a minute. When you say take care of, what do you mean?
Like, he pays all the bills, he take care of the kids, he step in.
How he do that with no ambition?
Because
It sounds like the ambition don't look like you want it to.
I want to like be a homeowner one day. I want property. I want, no, he got money. But I want more.
You know what?
And he's complacent.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Can we gonna first give attention, and I'm gonna validate your feelings before I move forward. The only reason, not the only reason, one of the reasons I'm gonna say I do understand is because it may just be a personal preference of yours to be attracted to a man that has ambition.
It is.
It's not about whether or not a man can take care of the bills or whatever the case may be. You desire a man that achieves, that wants more, that goes afterwards. And I'm gonna just say this one thing before we go further. Be careful what you ask for.
So I thought this was crazy because I'm trying to figure out, like, what's the if she, because later on the video was 9 minutes long and I wasn't playing 9 minutes, but what she went on to say was that the person she was with was a good provider, took and paid the bills, everything, but she wanted somebody with more ambition. And I'm like, and then somebody said, "Oh, so he broke?" And she said, "No, no, he got money." So I'm like, what does she want?
Mm,
That make it make sense to me. Somebody make it make sense.
I think it's like what the dude said. It could be a particular thing or trait that she wants to see in her dude that maybe that she don't see. He can provide. He got the bills. He got everything else, but it's just something about how he doing and how he moving that don't say he is got the ambition that she want to see. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's a perspective thing, perception thing.
So
But the whole thing was she was saying that he takes care of her. They have everything they need. I don't get like the clip was way too long to play the whole thing.
yeah.
I'm just trying to figure out how
So
you could say somebody is how you could say somebody is 100% taking care of you, and I see, um, and you're comfortable, but you need somebody with more ambition.
so I'm gonna try to say this without being insulting to the woman because stuff like that kind of triggers me a little bit, but I'm gonna do this with grace. You say you want a man with more ambition, but in the middle of what we heard her saying, she said he takes care of the kids, he pays all the bills. You knew who that man was before you had kids with him. So why would you have children and start building a life with a person who you saw what his ambition was already? And if his ambition is you and the family, see, that's still ambition. But ambition looks different to a lot of different people. His ambition may be being a family man. Maybe that's what he wants. Maybe he's sitting in his nirvana right now. The problem is you're talking about something material, and like he said, be careful what you wish for, because men that have that kind of ambition a lot of the time don't have time for you. They don't have time for the kids. They don't have time to do the very thing that this man does for you. So you're sitting up here saying you want somebody with more ambition. Now I remember I seen the clip because she said that she makes more money than him and this, that, and the third. But she makes more money than him, but he pays all the bills. So for me, it's like his ambition is being met. It's just you expect him to pull in more money, or you have this thought process where you want him to be the breadwinner, or you want him to make more money. He's already the breadwinner, sweetheart, because he's paying for the bread. He's taking care of the house. He's making sure you and the kids don't want for nothing.
Yeah.
So for
So
me,
look,
it's
go ahead, go ahead.
it's amazing how you. I'm sorry, brother. Go ahead.
I wanted to bring in Royalty's comment uh, that he could also have ambition and not be a provider or have time for her because he's moving and shaking. Um, which is kind of what you were saying too, Grizz, like an ambitious man got stuff going on. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
he sets his day and his schedule based upon what he got. And like I always say, it's like a pie chart. Everybody gets a slice of the pie, but everybody always gets the same amount every time.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So the family may get him for 3 weeks because he on vacation, but not see him, you know, 4 times a week for 6 months. You don't see him. You know what I'm saying? You catch him on the weekends because whatever he got moving and shaking based upon whatever he's doing to provide for his family and how that works.
Right.
I don't know what she's talking about was more so of a lifestyle, because I think what happens is we tend to over romanticize certain things. And
Right.
you know, like it's that old make America great again bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah. That's stupid.
you
Yeah. Yeah.
over fantasize a time period or a situation, and you don't really look at the flip side of it. Because when it's I want that old school traditional man. Okay, you want it from that time period where you couldn't even have a bank account.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Or you
Right.
couldn't vote. You want it from that time period, you know what I'm saying? Where he
Right.
gave you an allowance, you know what I mean, that kind of thing. So
Exactly.
it's a trade-off.
Right.
Yes, like you want to do who got motion and got things going on, but at the same time, the ones who are really like that on the grind, they really ain't got a lot of time for you.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
And
They
and
just
and
gonna really be
understand this.
transactional.
A lot of the times when men are moving and shaking and grinding like that,
Mm-hmm.
you're an option.
Yep.
Yeah.
You're not the main source, you're not the main topic. You are an option because he doesn't have time to tie his time into you like that because he's got too many other things going on. So right now, if he needs to have his needs met, he don't have time to find out what kind of temperament you in or what kind of mood you in or how you feel today. He's going to go to the next best option. They have options. So for me, it's just like you have a man that's willing to sit here, and I'm not going to say she's fully disrespectful, but just because of the fact that she came up here and said that, I guarantee she done said some slick shit out of her mouth to this man.
Yeah. For no reason.
So, yet he still takes the time to pay for those bills, take care of them children, and take care of you, it seems. And then you still want to figure out whether or not it's time to get out of there. As far as I'm concerned, I pray that he saw that and he got out of there so that he can find somebody that could appreciate that, what he has to bring to the table.
And can you put up Reverend Rogers' last comment again? Sheila was like, comment. We're down the bottom with his last comment. No, where is her ambition? She wants more than she can do more.
Yeah.
And then it's wrong for a man to feel like that. We always supposed to be, hunter gatherer, provider, and you know, when we are, then we're not doing enough. Some of That's how some women look at it.
Yeah.
But and every time somebody from the audience says something that a man of lesser value would have been doing, like, oh well, he must be cheating on you. No, he's good. No, he must be poor. Oh no, he got money. Shooting down all the negatives that everybody else has to deal with. But
So she
still
make
not
herself
happy.
look
Trying to make
worse.
him a bad guy automatically.
And like the host said, the guy who was in there who said, be careful what you ask for. He also said later on, if you find that man who's ambitious and he's driven, and it goes right down the same lines of what Grizz says, the last place he's driving is towards you. He's driven be towards what he's working on, what he wants. And he's not gonna put you, as like Grizz said, the first and main option. You're gonna be second fiddle. You're never gonna be his main focus. You'll always be, even though he may not have a side bitch, you'll be his side chick to his ambition. Because if he can get a little bit higher up the corporate ladder, if he makes another 200 grand, he could buy that commercial property so he can expand his net worth. He's always going to be driving towards that, and you're going to be sitting in this big opulent house with no man.
And see, I mean,
If he decides to keep you,
oh,
because his ambition, he might say, well, she just sitting there doing nothing. I might have to get me somebody
and
who's
see,
going to work with me
and see,
on
that's
the
the
same
thing.
level.
That's where I'm going with it. Because by the time you find a dude that you want to do who built an empire, you know what I'm saying? He don't want any liabilities. Everybody got to add to the business. Everybody
Right.
got to play a part. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So even if that mean like, shit, Snoop pay a motherfucker to roll his weed up. That's his only job.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So he's able to afford that creature comfort and support a whole nother dude and family just off of some shit he like to do for smoking. So if you're not adding to the business,
Slow down.
if you're not adding to the business, you're gonna be dealt with leisurely. You know what I'm saying? Like, and with a dude who got money and got ambition, you worth whatever. If your value, you may think your value is one thing, but that could be just what he got to blow this weekend
Right.
because he got time. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? So
Exactly. My
She
man
needed
says
to
she
be
needs
on
to be on Kevin
Samuels. He
Samuels.
would have had some questions.
yeah,
Why y'all being so nice tonight? We need vicissitude to answer this. We're not being nicest. This is our this is our personality.
Yeah.
You know, we like the tough questions, but you know, that's
He
one
want
of the
he want his
beauties
sister
of
to
being a grown
eviscerate him.
man. All of us got different ways of looking at the situation.
Yeah, for sure.
She's either gonna work with him and move in the same direction or move on. Well, she needs to move on if he's not gonna be what she wants. That comment ticked me off. That was a mess. Too many women want a man that is doing what he does and she ain't satisfied. And it's true.
Yeah, yeah. It did. In that little clip that we saw, you know, it does sound like, okay, you know, the man that you have is the man that women say they want, but he just not moving a little extra, shaking a little extra for you to kind of, for him to fit in this particular, you know, idea you have of what this man you want him to be. Like most times you gonna see it in the beginning, like you said, you know, you're not gonna, plant roots and have kids and create a whole life with a dude if you don't see that. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all gotta have a conversation. You know what I mean? It could have been as simple as like, listen, baby, when I get to 100,000, I'm good. I want to have a couple kids and just chill. You know what I mean? And she want to be like, nah, I want you, you know, build an empire so we can live it up. I want to be on Housewives or something or something.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's just really about, I guess, you know, like I said, a conversation. What it basically comes down to, your expectation, your perceptions, and if I ain't doing it, then you might gotta find a nigga that's doing it. You know what I'm saying? Simple as that. Orange Juice Jones, take everything you came with.
Right.
All right.
Real shit.
So you know us, we don't want to beat a dead horse.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
let's
yeah.
keep it moving.
Keep it
Let's
moving.
keep it moving. Let's go to this one, Sheila. Can you take us to family affairs?
Oh shit.
I'm gonna go and say it since y'all scared to say it, man. Black families don't get along with each other. That's why they can't stay under the same roof with each other and be family. Make it make sense. Imagine if we didn't go our separate ways when we turned 18, or didn't get put out the house when we turned 18 years old. Do you know how strong we would be? Imagine growing up with all your cousins, your niece, your nephews, grandma and granddad there. They still giving the knowledge to the youngsters that's coming up. The mamas and the daddies going to work and paying all the bills. That's generational wealth. But black people can't get along with each other. That's why they can't stay under the same roof with each other. See, that's why all these other races are ahead of us. Make it make sense. Yeah, that's what's going on. If y'all haven't realized, we all need to be staying under the same roof, raising these children and creating generational wealth. Make it.
You make a valid point.
He has a hell of a
think,
point.
That's how it used to be. You know what I'm saying? It used to be that way. You know what I mean? I remember when I was actually
Yo,
before I
Rev
was
going
born,
off, man.
I had a bunch of my mother, aunts, cousins all lived in the same house on 22nd Street and all that shit. And then, you know, eventually everybody, you know, grew up and got their own and moved out. You know what I'm saying? I don't necessarily think it's a bad thing. I think if you're a tight family, you're gonna be a tight family wherever you at. You know what I'm saying? Every family's not we gonna sit down for Sunday dinner every Sunday. You know what I'm saying, with Big Mom. It's it's not reality. But I do see the benefit of when, you know, you had grandparents in the home, you ain't had to pay for daycare. You know what I'm saying? That kept grandparents young, with the little ones, you know what I'm saying? And the little ones learned the shit that they needed to learn. And they got to learn it with more patience, because your parents used to beat the shit out you when you
Right.
ain't hot too.
Keep that up.
You know what I mean? So it definitely has some benefits of having, I do understand the generational wealth in terms of the knowledge and just being able to be flexible because you got family watching family. You know
Well,
what I'm
see,
saying?
this is what I took from it, and Reverend Rogers hit it on the nose, because this is what I was thinking, because this is what my thoughts and what me and my wife have always said if we ever have that $1 million movie or that $1 million photo shoot, now that he is on to something, I wish we could have bought some property and built a family compound. A few of my cousins did that. And it's not even we all live under the same roof. We could buy the whole cul-de-sac. We could buy
Right.
20 acres and all live in that same community and work together to strengthen each other up. So, with if your house is got termites, you could just go over to cousin's house for wheat wise being exterminated and stay with you in your neighborhood, or just being around each other so that the whole family moved as a unit. We see it all the time, especially if you go to Chinese food stores in Baltimore. They actually pass those stores down to their kids. If you
Right.
ever been to Jimmy's down on Oliver Street in Huffman, that's Jimmy Jr. in there now. That's not the original Jimmy I was in there with.
You know what? It's
And they allow that money to stay generating even as they retire, or their parents could have moved back to the Asian country they came
I'm
from.
gonna say if you say Oriental,
No, no, I didn't want to say a specific Asian country, so I was
Uh-huh.
trying to find the best phrase. And they retire over there with the money they made here because it's more money over there than it is over here. And then they all move back there as they get older, but they keep that money generating in the
but
family.
but see, here's the thing though, because it's hard not to see a a a political context for this, because with the Asian businesses, if like I said, they put them in internment camps, and then they said, okay, if you come over here, we'll give you citizenship, but you got to start a business. You only can come over here if you start the business. But we don't want you in our communities. We gonna put you in the hood with the black folks. That's why you see so many of them in our community. That's why it's easy for them to. I know exactly what you're saying. It's a spot we used to go to as kids. We love this lady, my Koreans.
Hmm.
Give us extra food, cause all that kind of stuff. And we never thought it was any kind of like just a business owner serving the community. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't about her being Asian and us being black. But then when we grew up, you realize, well, damn, I didn't put a few of y'all through college.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't. So it's it's hard to keep the money in our community when we don't own things.
Yeah.
All of our
Right.
needs are being met by Africans, Asians, Indians, all that other kind
Right.
of shit. So
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like they say that the Jewish dollar circulates in that community 30 to 60 times before it leaves out.
Right.
A new business gets
Right.
supported for 3 months, whether it's good or bad,
Right.
till they get on their feet. We had that. But what happens is they didn't have the same attacks we had.
Right.
That's the difference. So that's why all
Right.
these other minorities can come here and flourish and do well, because there was no design system of oppression for you to not be able to get generational wealth. You know what I'm saying? Black men didn't get the GI Bill, so they couldn't buy homes. You know what I'm saying? And build equity. Send your kids to
Yeah.
college. That one kid changed the trajectory of your entire family. If he a genius or
Can
something
you go
like
back
that.
up? I didn't.
Yeah.
So it's like I get what he's saying. I understand that we could do these things in our own community, but at the same time, it's like, all right, they let one or two of us do it. You know what I'm saying? Then we call it
Yeah.
sellout. You know what I'm saying?
I would love to
Let me read
if
this
I,
comment right quick, Grizz.
yeah, because I want to
Sounds
address
good.
that comment. Go ahead, brother.
It sounds good, and in a perfect world, that would be cool as shit, but motherfuckers can't hold up their end most times.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Grizz.
So here's the thing. I want to actually, because I completely agree with her. I think, but there's an outlier to that. We gotta stop thinking we supposed to take everybody with us.
Thank you.
You see,
Thank you.
if you ever take a moment and realize, because we always think that every Asian takes care of every Asian, every Mexican takes care of every Mexican, every whites take care of every white. There are ghettos in each and every community. They don't take care of their people no more than we take. The difference is we're expected to take care of every damn body. Where they can leave, I think about it, there should not be a trailer park There shouldn't be one. To the 400-year head start, yet there is one, because they also know that there are certain people that can't ride this ride with us. The problem is we keep trying to bring and drag everybody kicking and screaming on this ride with us. My thing is, some people got to learn how to do it before we can try to bring in here how to do it. See, if we're trying to build something, we have to build it with like-minded individuals. We cannot build it with people who don't know how to do nothing but tear shit down. And so that's where the problem comes in, because we all know in every community there are undesirables. The only problem with our community is we want to keep dragging the ones along with us that we know don't want to do nothing but tear shit up. So we have to find the like-minded individuals, because there's still an ability to get this done. We can still do it. We just got to leave Pookie and Ray Ray's ass at home until Ray Ray decides to call himself Raymond
Yeah.
and Pookie decides to call himself Paul like his mama named him.
I agree with you, Grizz. I think there's always been a misconception that, you know, our every other community take care of their own. But I think that's a common thing in every community to some extent. But you know, you have in every community the undesirables, the ones you not don't want to live around, the ones you don't want to, you know, go to school with, and that could be
Right.
even, like I said, amongst our own people. So like, you can't take everybody with you. You know what I'm saying? You saw what happened to Hammer. He wanted to have the whole Oak Town on stage with him, and when he broke, he can't none of them give him no money. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? So I I don't think people understand. I think people see the money. They see the money. They don't understand that if I give all this money out, then I'm right back where I started, and you're not going to help me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's a
Right.
mentality thing. And like you
Right.
said, when you're
Exactly.
building with people that are like minded, that trust flows a little differently. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's not
Yeah.
always, oh, you put in 200. You know what I'm saying? But I may give you some time on the back end doing this or doing that. Then that's all you reciprocate in the same way.
Yeah, and
Right.
also just like anything, even in a business, there are different levels to everything. So maybe your young cousin can't be the chef, but he can clean up. Maybe your
Exactly.
the other one isn't really good at cleaning up, but they can cook. You know,
Right.
whatever they're good at, they employ them to do that, and that's how it works. And they don't expect them to make as much, but they're supporting them. And I'm not saying
Yeah.
that all of them do that, because if you got the one that just don't want to do nothing and he's a scallywag and just hanging out at the,
You got to go.
sitting in the pitch, he got to go, and they won't have him at the store anymore. And like Reverend Rogers said, I don't think it's a factor of us not getting along. Think we were sold a bad bill of goods of individualism. Go to the
Which
next
is
one.
bad.
We
Yes.
need to also understand that we were under 400 years of systems being built to make us distrust each other. And royalty says the responsibility most time falls on the one person, and when you do leave property, it ends up getting sold, unkept, etc.
And I
Well,
and I think
and
that's where a lot of the
that all depends on how you built that
right.
wealth, and how you section it off, or if you
Yeah.
have a will, or if things are left properly. And that's
Yeah.
another thing. Black
And
people don't like thinking about wills or thinking about, trusts and everything
right. But
until it's too late.
But that's another thing about like-minded individuals. See, I understand where. See, the thing is, royalty. I understand exactly where she's coming from, and she is not wrong, because there are too many people. But that's the problem with individual thinking. When you have individual thinkers, you're only thinking about yourself. You're only thinking about the certain people in your immediate community. You're not thinking about the full community, which is why someone like that cannot be around us. Someone like that can't be a part of this plan. You see, black people have been conditioned and taught how to dislike and distrust each other so much, to the point to where questions like what she was asking, they are valid questions, because of the fact of the matter is we have been put in the system, like Rev said, for 400 years, to where we've been systematically taught how to distrust and mistreat one another. But the problem is, too many of the like-minded individuals, we don't have a conversation with each other, and too many conversations happen on this microphone or online. Many of those conversations need to happen face to face. You recognize your people, you recognize the like-minded, and you go sit in a room somewhere. You do not record it on no phone. You don't put it on a microphone. You don't say it on no podcast. You sit in a room and you come up with a plan. It could start with 5, and then it may end with 500. Who knows how it could go if we actually take the time to really say, hey, this is what we're trying to do. Because if we put our minds together, we can do any damn thing.
And wrapping up the topic, we're going to Royalty's last comment. People get greedy, and that's true. All right, I've picked some good topics tonight, huh? We getting it in. So this is a real make it make sense moment for me, because when I saw this, I was like, "Whoo, Lord, go to tattoo, baby."
Tattooing 7-year-old for her birthday, mom consented.
That bitch need to be beat to death.
Hold up, though. Hold up. Because I know the common train of thought is, your 7-year-old, you don't give your 7-year-old child everything they fucking ask for. You know they don't know no better. But I will say this, let me say this though. If you saw this happening in a foreign country with a tribe or some ancient tradition or something like that, would you feel the same?
You mean like in Samoan country?
Yeah.
Yeah. But they have to win the trial of a warrior first. And they're older than 7 years old. They're much older than 7.
Understand though, I get that. But there are tribes where there are certain beauty marks and beauty things that happen, and it starts with as a child.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you have to start at a certain point in order for it to be what it is when they're 40 or when they're 50 or however the finished look is. So when we see that, we put that in context and say, oh, that's traditional or that's tribal or whatever. That's fine over there. But this little girl getting a tattoo at 7 years old, it's like, no, that's bad. You still a child.
Nah, bro. Only tribe she part of is the Slapper whole tribe.
So that tattoo is going to stretch, it's going to morph, it's going to be something different if she continues to grow. A 7-year-old's body is not formed, so she's going to have something on her arm that when she gets 20, she may not like, and then she's got to get it covered up or taken off.
Yeah, that damn butterfly gonna look like a T-Rex when she's 20.
You're not gonna have the same thought. You're not gonna say that little girl in the jungle.
Not gonna have the same. Of course you
Hey, look.
But it's their, like you said, it's their tribal customs, and everyone is a part of what is going on. But to us, where I am at right now, that makes no sense to me. That would be like your baby doll coming up to you, Daddy. Can I get a Little Mermaid tattoo, please?
No.
What's your answer gonna be?
Oh no, Joey didn't get none of that shit.
Okay, so you can understand it, but you playing devil's advocate right
now. Hey, if I understand where you were going with it, bro.
Yeah.
I understand where you were going with it, bro. But the only tribe that have us part of is the Slapper whole tribe. She need to get beat down because that wasn't henna. No, that was just that. Yeah.
Time for the needle. He showed the needle.
Yeah, and so for me, and the thing about it is, and I know it sounds funny, but by the time that baby's 20, that damn butterfly gonna look like a T-Rex. It's not even gonna look the same damn way that it looks now. And so, and not to mention, what you're doing right now is already giving this baby body dysmorphia. She already telling her that she don't look good enough the way she is. Now, as we are adults, I have a tattoo, but I got that tattoo as an adult because I was old enough to really understand the decision I was making and what I wanted for me as an adult. That baby's 7. She might want Cookie Crisp on her body next week. You gonna put that on her? I'm just saying, it's just like at certain points, the adults got to be damn adults. You know what I mean? Like sometimes Look, my son just got a damn tattoo at 21 because he wanted one at 17. And I told him, I said, well, if your job pays for it, he ain't no damn job. So I knew it wasn't going to pay for it.
I snuck into
But
my
at
sister.
21, yeah, you can get as many tattoos as you want. You're a grown man.
Mama need a ass whooping, tattoo artist need an ass whooping, cameraman need an ass whooping. Next. Child abuse flat out. Next. Well, we addressed that one. Go down to royalties. Next comment. Send her to jail, lock her up. That ain't that. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Your child you can go ahead. Your child needs a parent, not a friend.
True.
Definitely.
Don't definitely don't get
But
Yep.
but like but see, this is the flip side of that. Remember in Africa they were doing labia, taking off the labias and stuff like that, and they had to put that. The government had to step in and tell them, no, that ain't good, that ain't right. You need to stop doing that. Even though it was a tribal custom for hundreds and thousands of years, they was like, oh no, you hurting these babies. That's body mutilation, and it also caused health issues for the women as they got older. So, some things that, like you said, some things we look at like, oh, that's just their tribal customs, and other things are like, that is dangerous.
I mean, like, yeah, we definitely, we're smarter now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, think about it. Doctors used to smoke in the hospital
Yeah.
around pregnant women. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, so we definitely got smarter about it. Some things, I agree with you. Just because it is tribal or it's custom, doesn't mean it can't be, you know, detrimental to somebody's, health.
And
or
that
Yeah.
practice was abuse, even though it was a tribal custom.
Yeah.
When you know better,
Yeah.
do better.
Yeah.
Let's go over to our media. Let's go to. I want to go back. Let's make it funny for a minute.
Okay.
You can't pay me to believe that out of 1,000 and something swimmers inside of my mother's womb, that I won. That I was even trying to win. What in the heck is wrong with me? I will give my trophy back. You telling me that I swam and fought so hard to come here? To work? To be a mother? We really thought that the grass was greener on the other side. This is like the sausage party. We thought it was really finna be something, but it ain't nothing but shit and noodle and balls. Ain't no way. I want to get my trophy back right now. Put me back. This is why I say I didn't ask for this. Like we just finna get some award for coming here. We came here, it's suffering.
Smoking that good, yo. Yeah.
She said she want to come in last place. She want to be left in a napkin somewhere.
I was trying my damnedest to see what she was hear what she was talking about, but I couldn't see past them damn caterpillars on her face.
You didn't hear what she said?
I heard what she said, but boy, them damn eyes was distracting me.
So he and Rab gonna say, is she asking to go back in her daddy's balls?
I mean, that's where she started.
You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, you just get to the egg first. That's it. That's all.
So, I mean, when people say, I wish I was never born, they don't understand that they was the best at that time in their life. They was when they was just a little spermatozoa, they were the best sperm in the world.
No, maybe just
Right.
Yeah.
You don't realize you were a busted nut, ma'am.
Bad, and they was just average. You know what I'm saying?
A whole group of Ray-Rays.
A lot of averages
Right.
get born every year.
Hey,
You know?
man, I have said this to people so many times, and they get insulted every time I say it. We're really just a bunch of busted nuts out here, man. That's what we are. We that's what we. I mean, go. That's what happened. If we really think about it, and this is why I tell people, like, because some people act like their kids. All children are special, but some people act like their kids are the second coming of Jesus. And I'll tell them, like, look, you do realize your kid is the same busted nut as my kid, right? Just calm the hell down. Nothing special happened. There may have been a candle involved. I don't know. But it ain't that big of a damn deal. Calm down.
Did she even orgasm?
I mean, just saying. So somebody had fun.
You might have
Shit.
just been pleasing yourself.
You know what I'm saying? Imagine if there was a quick one too, like a pre-ejaculation and shit.
Oh my
You're
god.
like, oh nigga, I ain't even coming, and I got this baby.
Right, damn.
Like Buford T. Pussy said.
But you know what's funny that I thought about while I was talking about that?
Yeah.
So of course when they kind of flip it, so that when the whole Me Too movement was going on, and they were doing like a lot of documentaries, and then you know I'm sitting there watching that with my wife, and then you know I got a little girl, and one part of it was talking about how women are born with all the eggs they're ever going to have.
Mm-hmm.
So like when your grandma was born, she had your mama in there and your daughter in there and all that other kind of shit. It freaked me the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? I was smoking, so that could have been it too.
Yeah, because
But-
actually, until your mother was born, she didn't start. Well, until your mother was born, she didn't start making eggs, and her
Yeah.
eggs didn't start until she was hitting puberty.
So yeah, I don't know if I said all that right because you know I'm not a doctor.
Well, you were you were high.
Yeah, I'm saying so.
You were high.
Yeah, you
But
know.
it was close.
It was crazy though. That was crazy.
But I just wanted to break it up. I just
Yeah,
thought
yeah.
she was
That's funny.
funny. She was funny.
Yeah.
Let's go to this one because this one, I wish all the women didn't disappear off of it because I want to see what they have to say about this one because
We don't be talking about shit.
this was very ballsy.
Okay.
I can crush and this happened.
When?
Hello, how are you?
Good. How did you get my number?
I got it from my mom's phone.
Okay. Did you know this was my number that you're calling?
Of course, that's what I'm calling you.
Okay. Is everything okay?
Everything's great. Look,
Your mom's okay?
Yeah, she's cool. Listen for me.
Okay.
I just feel like me and you, we had a conversation like a few weeks ago. It was like a very short conversation, but that conversation meant a lot to me. I'm not gonna lie. And I heard that you and your husband are going through a little toxic phase. For me, I'd be hearing it when you told us to my mom.
So you're eavesdropping on our conversations, on our adult conversations.
Not really for me. I'm an adult too, and the conversation is
Right.
kind of loud, so I hear it. And I can see it in your face. For me, you're a very beautiful, beautiful lady. And I just feel like you need to be treated way better, respectfully.
I appreciate that, Wayne. But it's just a little rough patch that we're going through. We're gonna be okay. So there's nothing to be upset about.
Right. For me, that's false. For me, he's doing what he's doing. You're doing what you're doing. I just feel like I could treat you better, respectfully. Like, how you feeling mentally right now?
I mean, I guess I'm okay. I don't know how to get ask that question, so I don't really know how to answer that.
Your husband don't ask about your mental,
He's a busy man, Wayne.
and that's your husband. I feel like your
Yes.
I feel like your mental comes first before business.
Yeah, but he has a lot of things on his mind, so I can't expect him to.
Exactly, but you're not his main priority. You're his wife, correct?
Correct?
Shalon's the name, right?
Yes, Wayne.
Very beautiful name. I just feel like he's not doing his part, and I feel like I can do my part for you, respectfully.
Wayne, this.
Can you look at me when you're talking though? Like, I love your face. I like looking at your eyes. Your eyes sometimes it's very like submissive. It's cute.
I appreciate that. I don't know where this is coming from. Our conversation was very short.
Exactly, but I fall in love in 10 minutes, respectfully. And if I want something, I'm going to get what I want.
I mean, what were you, what'd you have in mind?
We could go out and talk about it in person. I feel like the energy and vibe would be better in person.
I mean, I'm available, I guess, sometime next week.
It's cool over your husband. Like, I don't want to be a bother, but I'm just letting you know. For
I
me,
mean, he'll be fine. Like you said, he's busy, so it's not like he's planning anything anytime soon.
so that's a bet.
Hey, yeah, I guess so.
You're a horror.
She's stupid because
Ma'am, that boy ain't got no damn job.
he got a bonnet on. And then, right, he living with his mama overhearing your conversation.
Right.
With his mama bonnet on. You know what I'm saying? Talk about he gonna treat you better. What is allowance?
No, he said he an adult. Remember?
He an adult, but he eavesdropping at his mama house, conversations and shit. How grown
And that's
can
not
you be?
creepy to you, ma'am?
You know what I'm saying?
That's not creepy.
How did this conversation go on that long?
Yeah. My thing is, how are you entertaining this conversation? You supposed to be married.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm saying
You let that little nigga turn you to a cheater.
cheater.
And then he talk about he gonna treat you better, but bitch, you cheating.
Right.
He like, you know what he gonna say to his homeboys at the gaming camp, whatever the fuck these little ladies at right now. You know what I'm saying? Yo, I got this cougar. Yo, I got this cougar. She married. That. Yeah.
Yeah. And he ain't gonna never take you seriously, cause why should he? Cause that was way too easy.
And he gonna record
That
you
was
and
way
you
too
don't know.
easy. Cause her husband don't ask about her mental. That nigga he ain't gonna ask you about your damn mental till the first damn date. And after he knocked that damn thing down, he don't give a damn what you think about after that anyway.
So, but she don't really get is she don't see the psychology of what he doing. He got his whole script, his whole game from overhearing your conversation about where you at
Look at
with, in your
Yep.
marriage. So,
Reverend Rogers.
oh, so it's like, all right, but it's like a checklist. All right, nigga ain't spending no time with her. I'm gonna tell him to spend time with her. I'm gonna treat her better. He ain't really doing X, Y, and Z. I'm gonna say I'm gonna do that better. And now she on the bed smiling and giggling.
And
all that
between
kind of
all
shit.
of them, I'm a compliment her. Tell her how beautiful she
Yeah,
is.
you beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want you. Look at me when I'm talking to you. Isn't treat her like a kid? And then
And in the same breath, if he dick her down and dog her out, she gonna say men ain't shit after she cheated on her husband with a man you can clearly see ain't shit.
And that's your homegirl son.
yes,
Woo!
Wayne Mama should be mad as hell, but his daddy is proud.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Pops is like, get him, son, get him.
Get him.
Wayne is wrong, but right.
That's crazy. That was crazy.
I mean, all right, all three of us have sons. So if your son came to you at, say, 18, 19 years old, and was like, yo, Pops, I just pressed up on one of Mom's girlfriends, and she went for it. What you saying?
I have a story about that one.
Don't make no babies. Don't make no old baby looking around his motherfucker.
So-
All right, Grizz, bring them up.
So I'm not gonna say this woman's name because I wouldn't do anything like that. But my mother used to work at Sojourner Douglas College. And the lady worked there with my mother, but we all three of us worked there because I think I was maybe like 16 or 15, and I was just kind of cleaning the halls and stuff like that, just trying to keep myself busy so I could have some money in my pocket. And that's when she met me. And so later on, when I got the job that I'm currently at now, she started working there. Well, of course, I'm an adult at this point, and me and her started to, we started to get busy. You do know my mother still had a major issue with that, because in my mother's eyes, that woman was looking at me ever since I was 15 years old.
Yep.
Now I didn't see it that way until she brought it up. Because, I mean, like I said, I'm an adult. She's an adult. We're grown. That's the only way I'm seeing it. But I'm not paying attention to that part of it. So if that was my son, and it was that easy for him to bag one of his mother's friends, I'm trying to figure out how long she's been looking at my baby.
Yeah.
Because we're not gonna act like women don't have that P word going on in that community.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't know how I would feel about it. I ain't gonna lie, because that depends on whether if she's my his mother's new friend, then that's cool. But if it's somebody that watched him grow up, oh hell no.
You think she was just a wolf in sheep's clothing that whole time, waiting?
Right.
That's crazy.
Reverend Rogers talking about don't tell your mama shit. Daddy proud, boy. Daddy proud.
Don't date my son. Shit ain't on that shit. Stay away from my baby.
Yeah, man. I would have to I would ask a lot of questions about that.
You can bring them down. You're the best. This is short, but check
Trust
this
your
out.
girl, right? Yeah, you're a goofy. Anyways, I want you to think about this. Your girl has told her past 3 exes, hey, you are the best I've ever had. You're the best person I've ever had. And then she proceeds to tell you that you are the best that she's ever had. She's a pathological liar.
Is she?
Son, do you realize that your mother is in that category? Are you gonna say the same thing about your mama? There are some women who actually say that, and it's real to you.
I mean,
Now
I think
she's
it's in the moment. Yeah, if y'all together in that moment and she feel
right.
like you the best, you know what I'm saying? You just didn't maintain it.
That's
Then,
it.
she
That's
found
it.
somebody that was better.
Yeah,
You know?
and I don't know, man.
Yeah,
The thing about it
I don't tend
is
to take advice from Pooh Shiesties and them. You know what I'm saying?
no, I don't listen to lead paint babies, man. They don't know what
Yeah,
the hell they talking about.
but the whole idea is that they don't realize that you know what that everybody wants to do better on their next person that they're with. When if a relationship ends that you thought was a good relationship, however it ends on good or bad terms, when you was in that relationship, that was the best person for you because you two were together.
Right.
So he wasn't lying, but that weird manipulation of the truth is what goes on in those young people's heads because they don't realize. I hope you do better, but I'm going from good to better to best. That's the way I'm looking. So yeah, when I met the person at 15 I was with, that was my love of my life till I
But
turned
you know,
17.
he seems to
You know?
forget that men say that same thing to women.
Yeah.
We do. Many of us, if like we think about some of the things that we said to an old girlfriend. You know, shit like "Girl, I love you more than anybody. I love you more than life itself," or you know, you the best thing ever happened to me. All of that type of shit. See, that's the thing. She could have been the best thing that ever happened to you because ain't nothing else happened to you.
True. True.
So,
You ain't got shit going
so
on.
at that point, she was the best thing that ever happened to you. But now the current lady is the best thing going for you. So that's the whole thing. That's the difference in it. That's why I don't, like I said, man, I don't listen to these lead paint babies, man. They don't know what the hell they talking about. They still
Maybe
trying to
the
figure
chick
out
don't
how to
know.
breathe and walk at the same time.
Yeah. What we got? What we got?
Nah, she just got it right. It can be true. Number two was better than number one. Number three was better than number two. Yep. That's my point. Yep. Definitely. You can start off with one and it might not be the best one that she was good for the moment.
Right, because you ain't
Right.
know better.
Right.
Sometimes you don't know better to do better. You know what I mean? So you be like,
I love the worst things that ever happened to me. Wow.
Huh?
I love the worst things that ever happened to me. That's true.
Yeah.
That to some people, they especially if you ended up in a bad relationship at the end, it was one of the worst things that could have happened to you.
Yeah. Yeah, I was crazy about the worst. I was crazy about the worst girlfriend I've ever had.
Yeah.
But I was crazy about it at one point. But when you think about it in an aftermath, and as you think about it after the the blinders and all of that stuff come off, you realize, oh, she was horrible. But I didn't see it at that moment because I was blind and my blinders was on, you know. But now when I think about it now, I mean, I'm pretty sure y'all. I don't know if y'all ever got to this point where you ever looked at somebody that you used to date and you be like, what the fuck? What the hell was that?
Yes, one person.
Me too. And I look at her now, it's just like not, and it's not that she's hideous, but it's just like that we don't match. That's like plaids and stripes. We don't match.
Keyword crazy.
You said it, Rev. You said it.
Oh man, this was a good show to come back to,
Yeah,
wasn't
man.
it?
Got you, you know what I'm saying? It's like riding a bike.
Yeah, got my legs back on the pedals, started going straight again. It was pretty cool, you know. But I'm not gonna press it. This ain't gonna be one of the marathon shows. So we kind of light tonight. So Grizz, tell them what's going on. Tell them when they can see you again on the Grizzly podcast and everything else that you got going on with your fragrances.
All right, guys. So in about a week, I believe it's gonna be about a week. I will be traveling to Philadelphia because the next sophisticated grizzly conversation will be happening in Philadelphia live at Mr. Vicissitude. We're gonna be talking to him, talking about his life, his some of his greatest triumphs, his greatest fears, and the things that have put him on the road to sophistication. And also, guys, thank you very much. I will be coming out with another Teddy file coming up over the weekend where I'm going to be talking about some of the newer fragrances that I just got. Like I just got this thing right here. So this is dangerous. So when the winter time comes, I'm probably going to be getting in a whole lot of damn trouble. So please somebody help me. Somebody help me. Because I might get attacked or beat down a little bit. But it's okay. I'm coming back from it. But yeah, guys, make sure you tune into the Teddy Files. Every weekend, I'll be dropping the Teddy Files, talking about these fragrances, having fun, and hopefully giving you the kind of advice that you need so that you can stay on your way to sophistication and just smell good. Make sure you wash your ass. I shouldn't have to tell adults that. But yeah, guys, just do me a favor. Tune into the Teddy Files. And if you see any of my shorts over on YouTube or on Facebook, make sure you share those things. Make sure you like them. Make sure you engage with them, guys, because I'm putting them out there so that I can be assisting you guys on your road to sophistication. Thanks, bro. I appreciate it.
And we would like to thank everybody for coming into the Grown Man and my boy B Mate right here live, and of course Mr. Diaz Teddy, the Sophisticated Grizzly, Jay Nicole, Dom, all checked in, and then on the Peanut Gallery we had Shelly, we had Reverend Rogers, we had Peter Dixon, we had Shauna. So we had a lot of people checking in tonight. I'm so happy to be back. I'm happy to be among my grown men. We will be revamping the format of the show a little bit, and we've been in discussions about it. Part of the new style is going to be a little bit more organized. Like tonight. Tonight was very organized, very even paced, very structured, and we want that. We want to make sure that we have fun, but we do it in a allotted amount of time, and we don't waste too much time on any one subject.
Jerry stayed taking pot shots about when we be here and he don't.
That was even during the regular shows, you know.
Hey, Maeve. I'm about to be the JB translator. So I'm gonna come back on this so y'all won't keep fucking it up and we're gonna be losing our followers and shit because y'all don't know what the hell y'all doing over here. You got the sound all fucked up.
One nigga echoing the other, you can't hear what he's saying. The fuck?
Yeah, so I'm JB translator tonight.
And that was definitely not where I was coming from. We've been talking.
But hold up, Brad. The motherfucker ran over here. Dre lives 45 minutes from the studio. You know what I'm saying? He got here in 15 minutes. Fix the audio. He live an hour and 30 minutes from the studio.
But that's because I love it and I wanted y'all to succeed.
Yeah, we appreciate it.
And I didn't
That's
say
right.
nothing, and I walked in, did what I had to do, and I walked out. That was your show.
But he slammed the shit out that door on the way out.
No, I didn't. Full of it.
Like, oh, motherfucker. Boom.
And also, I'd like to thank Sheila, my lovely wife, for coming in and doing what she does. Shelly, thank you for holding it down while we were out. Yeah, definitely. This was time for me to step back and get myself together. And also, I enjoyed the time that I was away. It gave me some time to reflect and think about some of the things that I want to see going forward with the show, going forward with Mass Creations. And making sure that my friends who come in to see us every Monday night have a great time. So as we say at the end of every podcast, please like, share, subscribe. Helps the channel to grow. When you share it more than once. Share it with everybody you know. And if you're gonna do good, do really good. But if you're gonna do bad, do really bad so that they know that you meant it. Peace. We out. Ooh, thank you so much for coming to the Grown Man Clique podcast.
Thanks for watching the Grown Man Clique podcast.